Despite mediocre and average reviews on launch, this game has come a long way since release. Here are 5 killer reasons to consider playing Dead Island 2 in 2024. Stick with me, as this may surprise you, and I've even tagged a major bonus reason at the end. Number 1. The insane zombies. Dead Island 2 has some of the most unique zombies I've ever played against. It pushes the limit and has some very challenging and scariest flip undead freaks, from your standard runners to the range of apex zombies that make your balls churn when you encounter them. You've got big boy brutes who look like they've caned a load of steroids, Ursters who run up close to you and decide to can it and explode like busting a nut for the first time in a week. Slobbers who look like they've spent too long at old Mackey's and chuck up the last 30 hamburgers they inhaled. And the list goes on. Every zombie is different, and they aren't all easy as piss to kill, especially when you encounter these sharp-handed gobshites. I'll never forget the first time I encountered the clown one. I'll tell you now, there were more skids in my pants than the god-to-hell racetrack. Being on the edge of your seat is the exact feeling you need in a zombie game, and you have to experience this for yourself. But that's only the beginning. Number 2, the outstanding visuals. My god, this game is a true beauty. I feel like this game's amazing visuals kinda go under the radar at times and aren't spoke about enough. Just look at how amazing it looks. And look what happens when you give one of these shithills a royal twatting. These gore physics are seriously impressive. Without doubt, it has some of the best zombie gore physics we've ever seen in a video game, and that is thanks to Flesh, which is the gore system used in Dead Island 2. They've created something very special here, and I've never seen any other game come close to it. Every slash, stab, twat, and bullet makes every encounter unique. It also just makes fighting zombies during combat so damn satisfying, once you see what damage you can do to these poor arseholes. But wait until you see the next reason to play Dead Island 2. Number 3. The brutal combat. The insane variety of different weapons and way to kill zombies in Dead Island 2 is so impressive, and it kind of feels endless. From splitting wigs with katanas and sledgehammers to firearms and various tools, the weapon variety is huge. You can even customize weapons with cool effects like fire, electricity, acid, and add mods to boost damage. This allows you to create personalized weapons to tackle different variants, and I have no idea why, but drop kicking zombies' tits off is strangely addictive, and it just feels like the done thing to do when exploring the open world. Kinda makes me wish I could do this to the nearest bell end in real life. And if you're cold and calculated, there is many creative ways to kill the undead using just your surroundings, which can also help reserve ammo for the big boys. When paired with its insane gore physics, the combat in this game is very satisfying, especially when playing with friends or just online players. For those looking for a brutal and insanely gory combat experience, this is the game for you. But this next reason takes it to the next level. Also, the amount of you watching who are subscribed is still lower than a worm's tits. If you could spare 1.2 seconds to subscribe, it would mean a hell of a lot. But back to it. Number 4, Neighborhood Watch. This recent free addition to Dead Island 2 might be a game changer for some. Before we find out why, let me first explain how it works. In this mode, you spend 4 days preparing yourself, gathering supplies, setting traps, and completing objectives, all in preparation for the 5th and final day. Each playable character has different classes, weapons, and abilities, so you've got to use them wisely. As each day passes, you'll complete challenges to earn points and loot, allowing you to upgrade your weapons, all in preparation for the 5th and final day, where it all kicks off. You'll want to make sure you have the best weapons possible, as on the final day, you encounter waves of these freaks, similar to Call of Duty Zombies, whilst you defend your Shelter. Yes, it is challenging, but a very fun game mode that you have to experience with a couple of friends or even just random players. Just don't pick teammates who are more useless than a cock-flavoured lollipop. Not only is it rewarding, but it also feels fresh and unique every time you play, thanks to the variety of different playable characters and challenges. Look, normally I don't give a royal dick about co-op game modes, but this one I've really enjoyed, so it's got to be somewhat worth your time if my dumbass enjoys it. And guess what? It's damn free, and you don't need to pay a penny to play it, which does seem like a miracle, as the gaming industry feels like it's being bummed by Mr. Krabs on a daily basis.
Money!
And better yet, Neighborhood Watch contributes to another big reason why you should play Dead Island 2, which is number 5, the replayability. This is one massively underrated reason that must be spoken about. It really does suck when you finish a game and aren't given a reason to pick it up again, so instead it collects more dust on your bed's headboard. Since release, despite the development hell this game went through, Dead Island 2 has received a number of free updates, with its latest one adding New Game Plus and a whole new game mode without charging you a damn dime. Christ, feels like a wet dream here. As explored in my recent video reviewing the recent free update, New Game Plus adds whole new life to Dead Island 2 with more challenging zombies, new skins, new weapons, and even more OP builds, alongside the new co-op game mode Neighborhood Watch that we spoke about earlier. And let's be real, if it was Rockstar Games, you'd be getting charged $50 for all that and a percentage of your nan's will. This game clearly hasn't just been neglected after launch and continues to receive regular free updates that gives you a reason to return to it. And not only that, but there is also DLC, which includes new story missions, locations, and exclusive weapons, which won't cost you life savings to play.
You think you're gonna suck me into your little cult? You can forget it.
Cult? You call us a cult?
Replayability in games these days is often overlooked, but it really shouldn't be. For those who love the zombie game genre, it's going to take a while to get completely bored with this installment, but there is still one last huge reason to play Dead Island 2, which might just be the deal breaker. Here is the bonus reason. Number 6, the amazing value. Most importantly of all, it won't cost your nan's life to play Dead Island 2, and you might even be able to play it for free. For those on PlayStation, you can play it completely free on PS Plus right now, and for those on Xbox, it's currently free to play on the Game Pass. However, if you don't have the Xbox Game Pass or PS Plus, I'll even leave a link in the description where you can get it on sale at Instant Gaming. Playing it for free or getting it on sale is a no-brainer and definitely worth checking out if you love the zombie game genre. Do also let me know your honest thoughts on Dead Island 2 in the comments and where you rank it in the zombie game genre. I would love to know what you think. And to find out everything that's been added in the recent new free update on Dead Island 2, make sure to click the card on screen to see my video. You definitely don't want to miss this. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you next time.